Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video, and today I have for you guys the Piper Turbo Aero 3 review. Now, I know it's been a while since we uploaded last. You guys absolutely loved the Skylane video, as I can tell from the views and like ratios that we have on it. Thank you guys so very much for that. And now we're coming to you with our next series, which is the Turbo Aero, or the Aero. I think my partner in crime, Coop, he did it on the Aero 4. I'm doing mine on the Turbo Aero. There is virtually no difference. Only the performance has changed, and a couple of cockpit options. I think our next is he's going to be doing the Warrior series, which I cannot wait to see. He basically has told me to step back and leave it to him, and I'm like, alright, let's see what you got. But today I'm in the Turbo Aero 3, and we are going to do a little review on it. He did a tutorial on it. Yes, let's get into it. First things first, let's just look around the cockpit. Let's look around the actual airplane really quick here. And let's just take a peek at what there is to see. So, of course, with Just Flight, you get absolutely awesome textures. Like, the textures on this airplane are fantastic. I'm getting a phone call. Hello. Alright, anyways, sorry about that. So back to the textures, they look fantastic. The rivet holes, however, little bit low quality. That door handle, keyhole, non-existent. The hinges, kind of garbage. But apart from that, I mean, the texture is really, really good. The paint scheme is fantastic, and these guys did a really good job. On the wheel up here, you can see that it's detailed, but the textures are really, really bad on it. But I mean, it's a wheel. What more can you expect? It's a literal wheel. Nobody really cares. But apart from that, that is the exterior of the Turbo Aero 3. The difference between the 3 and the 4 is the 4 actually has the T-tail, which means the tail's up top. But apart from that, this is the Turbo Aero 3. Now, let's move inside, and I will show you the cockpit. Alright, in the cockpit now, and as you can see inside, it is fantastic. We are flying the very, very, very old style Aero with the coffee grinder radios and the GPS 100. However, it is compatible. It has a dash that you can modify by simply coming over here to the little tablet and clicking on the GPS. You could have two GNS 530s and then the 430. Just the 530, then the coffee grinder radios, or just the GPS 100. There is also a GTN 750 toggle if you have the plug-in for it. I do not at this point. But if you love the GTN 750, great plug-in, and I highly recommend it. Except it does cost money now. Next, you also have the choice to change that between a HSI and a DG. I always like the DG. I just think it looks really, really good. You also have state savings. So you also have state savings, so you can save how much gas, how much oil, and all kinds of your GPS situation. And yeah, so you can open up the oil door. That's how far these guys have gone. There's a little oil door open now. Baggage doors and cabin doors can all be opened from this little toggle, this little iPad here. But we're gonna close those for now. This can also be opened just by unlocking the top lock and opening the door handle and then clicking on the door. Quite realistic way of opening the door. It does actually have a functioning latch. As you can see, the door pops open and closed as I do that. You have 3 states if you want to play with that, and you can also toggle. What happened to Kevin? Kevin's not here. I'm gonna have to email those guys that Kevin's not here. Apart from that, that is the Just Flight iPad, and now let's get on to the rest of it. This airplane has auto-extending gear, which I think is pretty cool. It's above a certain airspeed, the gear will automatically extend. It's right here. No, where the hell is it? I think it's right here. I don't know. It's somewhere there. This also has the manual flaps, which I love in these airplanes. Because you could just suck the flaps in or put all of them in, like, with one swipe. It's not like a Cessna flap where you have to wait for it. So I guess we should get into it. So let's just make sure prop is full, mixture's rich, throttle open, quarter of an inch, battery master on, alternator master on, beacon lights on. Now we are going to give it a little bit of priming. 1, 2, 3, alright. And we'll see if she'll fire up. Right, left, both. Don't see anybody, so clear prop. Might be helpful if I actually turn the fuel on, I reckon. Clear. There it fires up. Let it go past 1,000 RPMs. And bring it back down to 1,000 RPMs. You guys can't really hear it right now. Or I can't. I think that's just me. You guys should be able to hear it just fine. So I'm going to turn it back down. So, I think what we should do is we should get ready to rock and roll here. I'm just going to connect to VATSIM. Wataska traffic, it's Piper, Aero, Foxtrot, Lima, November, Delta, taxiing, Alpha, backtrack 30, departure, northbound, Wetaskiwin. So, as we're looking here, the sounds are fantastic. The way the aircraft feels, absolutely fantastic. It sounds, maneuvers fantastically. I say fantastic a lot. Wataska traffic, Piper, Aero, Foxtrot, Lima, November, Delta, backtracking, runway 30 for departure, Wetaskiwin. So we're going to backtrack 30, and then we're going to pin her to CRK2 or Creekview. I'm showing 30, 30, 30. Alright, let's rock and roll. Wataska traffic, Piper, Aero, Foxtrot, Lima, November, Delta's on the roll, 30, right-hand turnout, northbound, Creekview next, Wetaskiwin. So you don't want to push it all the way to max throttle, or else we're going to overboost the engine. And it's because this thing has that turbo. Oh, baby. This thing has that turbo, so it makes it really easy to overboost the engine if you're not too careful. It's windy out today, man. So I'm just getting her trimmed back. I'm going to go positive rate, gear up. I'm going to climb up about 70 knots. There we go, up, up, and away. Now I'll kind of quiet her down for us. We're maintaining well over 1,500 feet per minute in the climb. Fantastic. Probably wouldn't hurt to turn on the radio master. Oops. There's 3,500 feet. We're going to level off and make our turn towards Creekview. Wataska traffic. Lima, November, Delta, in the right-hand turnout, northbound Creekview, Wetaskiwin. So as we speed up, you can hear the airplane speeding up, and it sounds absolutely fantastic. I need to turn it down again. Or more or less, maybe even turn me up a little bit. I mean, this plane is really, really nice. It's almost like I've got a door open or something, though. The wind noise is very realistic. Too bad they don't add a headphone option, which hopefully they'll add in the future. I will have to pull out the VFR map because I have no idea where I'm going. Well, that's not true. I have a small idea of where I'm going. Seems a little bumpy out today. Yeah, other than that, I mean, let's go into the outside view. I get some external sounds. I mean, the outside of the airplane sounds fantastic. It is a little rough today in Wetaskiwin, but it is really, really, really responsive on the ailerons. The elevator is that full flying stabilator, so it's already going to have fantastic, fantastic performance. We're doing 150 knots right now. And I am basically leaned out. I didn't lean my prop back, so we'll do that. We'll bring it back to 30 inches of manifold pressure. But I mean, this plane is just absolutely fantastic no matter which way you slice it. It's a great performing airplane. It looks fantastic, sounds fantastic. I mean, what else could you wish for in this airplane? Quick view traffic. It's Piper Arrow, Foxtrot, Lima, November, Delta, crossing midfield. Going to be joining left downwind runway 24, Creekview. Correction, right downwind 24, Creekview. Alright, let's pull that power back. Get that gear coming down. Get our first notch of flaps in. We'll actually put 2 notches of flaps in. And get that trim helping us out quite a bit here. And the wind noise, man, is fantastic on this airplane. Over the square lakes that every town in this area has. Creekview traffic, Lima Farmer Delta, turning final, 24, full stop, Creekview. Now we're just going to set this thing up on rails. I've got full flaps in. A little rough out today, so it's hard to maintain that nice 75 knots. We're going to make the runway, so we're going to pull the power to idle. Hold it off, 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 hold it off. Beautiful landing. Keep that nose as high as possible. Bring her down. Creepy traffic. Lima November Delta, clear of runway 24. And we're just gonna go park it up here where we parked the Skylane before, up by this hangar. The Piper Turbo Arrow. A absolute dream of an airplane for people to own. Oh, look at that, even more attention to detail. That handle is open when the airplane door is open. That's not necessarily how it works, but, I mean, I could see how it could be. But apart from that, the Arrow looks fantastic, sounds fantastic, and performs even better than the regular Arrow. With that turbocharger, you've got all kinds of power. This one is from Just Flight, I believe is $33.99 American. I could be wrong. Accurate pricing and information about the aircraft is displayed right here, as it was in the beginning. The plane is absolutely fantastic, and if you're looking for a fast, retractable, low-wing Piper, I highly, highly recommend the Turbo Arrow, or the Arrow for that matter. The Arrow's not as fast as the Turbo Arrow. That turbo really, really, really just puts this plane in another class of performance. Now, as for the next videos we've got coming out, I believe the next one is going to be, after this, will be the Arrow tutorial that Coop did. Then we're going to have the Warrior tutorial and the Warrior series. And after that, I don't know what's next. I wish I could tell you, but I have no idea. But maybe we'll find something. I do know that Friday, October 15th, we have a event in the Edmonton FIR put together by yours truly. It's a VFR night. All of you guys are welcome to come. I will display a little picture here, so if anybody wants to join us, there's the times, there's the airports. You meet us there at the specified times, and we're going to have a fantastic evening of VFR fun in controlled airspace. That's all for me this evening, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care, and have yourself a fantastic day. Bye-bye.